தர்மபுரி தொன்போஸ்கோ கல்லூரியில் ஆங்கிலத்துறை சார்பாக இலக்கிய திறனாய்வு குறித்த கருத்தரங்கம் 27/9/2023 அன்று நடைபெற்றது. இந்த நிகழ்விற்கு கல்லூரியின் செயலரும் சமூக பணித்துறை தலைவருமான அருட்தந்தை ராபர்ட் ரமேஷ் பாபு அவர்கள் தலைமை வகித்தார். முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தை முனைவர் ஆஞ்சலோ ஜோசப் அவர்கள் முன்னிலை வகித்து வாழ்த்துரை வழங்கினார். இந்த கருத்தரங்கில் சிறப்பு அழைப்பாளர்களாக பாலக்கோடு மூகாம்பிகை மகளிர் கலை அறிவியல் கல்லூரியின் ஆங்கிலத்துறை உதவி பேராசிரியை முனைவர் ஆர். லிஸி அவர்கள் கலந்து கொண்டு ஆங்கில இலக்கியங்களில் திறனாய்வு கோட்பாடுகள் வாயிலாக நிகழ்த்தக்கூடிய ஆய்வு முறைகளை பற்றி விளக்க உரையாற்றினார். இந்த நிகழ்வில் கல்லூரியின் துணை முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தை முனைவர் பாரதி பெர்னாட்ஷா, பொருளாளர் அருட்தந்தை அந்தோணி பாப்புராஜ், பேராசிரியர்கள், மாணவ மாணவிகள் என பலரும் கலந்து கொண்டனர். ஆங்கில இலக்கியங்களில் திறனாய்வுக்குரிய தளங்கள் மற்றும் இலக்கியங்களின் தரத்தை ஆய்வு செய்யும் திறனாய்வு கோட்பாடுகளின் அவசியம் குறித்தும் மாணவ மாணவியர் உணரும் விதமாக அமைந்த இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கான ஏற்பாடுகளை ஆங்கிலத்துறை தலைவர் திருமதி ரெஜினா மேரி அவர்கள் தலைமையில் துறை பேராசிரியர்கள் செய்திருந்தது குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது.
Welcome you sir and ma'am. Though they are not here, I have the parts to respect and welcoming, but you can welcome them also. Now I heartily welcome staff and students from our college. Welcome everyone. Last but not least, I would like to welcome all staffs and students of our college for joining us in this occasion. Welcome you all.
Inspiring to others and motivation to whom you are felicitated.
But I only know a little bit of literature, and maybe it is out of my own personal interest that I have, and I never studied literature actually. And looking at the topic, literary criticism, looking at that, it is some time I myself feel it is not something which we discuss day by day, or it's like a common thing. It's not for me. And all that I remember earlier when I was a small boy, my grandmother used to say a lot of stories. I used to listen to her at the time. I used to wonder where these stories have come and how this is made. And but at the time only I was not able to go into the critical part of that one. I used to listen, and every story that ends with some morals, right? Later on only then I started analyzing that, and every story has got its own moral. And of course later on I also got some interest to study literature personally, and read a few books and all that. As you know that the words weave the stories, and we are in the world of literature today. We are living in the world of literature, and the literary criticism is not just peripheral. I would say that it is a kind of a central force that really shape the way that we perceive and the way that we analyze and appreciate the literary works, whether it is English or any other language or whatever be the language. Every language has got its own literature. Unless you go through that and read it in depth, then you understand something out of that, and that gives you a lot of ideas, a lot of morals. It all started like that, and therefore I was just thinking the real starting of this literary criticism, or the origin. Earlier it was the Greek, ancient Greeks and the Romans. They are the first one. That a lot of philosophers were born into Greece, the Greeks and the Romans, and these people are the philosophers, starting from Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, all these people, and they brought a lot of ideas, and they have written a lot of works actually. And the critical part of that started already by these people, taking the works of Homer and Shakespeare already at that time.
Into awareness
for the year 2011 and 12. So dear friends, today we have the topic literary criticism, which is an ocean. Let us navigate the unexplored routes with the help of ma'am.
knowledge and thoughts. Because even one student like you, before 17 or 18 years back, I was very much afraid about this paper. Because every my seniors, my professors always used to make me to threaten me about this tough subject. Okay, so I thought it's a very difficult subject. But when I start to read the books text by text, when I able to analyze the criticism of the text with the day-to-day life, it's made me to very easy to understand what is the criticism is. Okay, what is criticism? Yeah, it's nothing different. Okay, what we are using everyday life. Okay, Father said us, he never read the literature, but it astonished me because he was explained everything about the criticism or theories. So just before I asked him how he can able to know this, he said while I am doing my studies, okay, we need to read lots of philosophies. To studying the lots of philosophies, we can able to understand what is criticism is. Okay, my voice is okay for me. Can you able to understand me? Okay. Yeah. I start with a quote. Small things give joy, but joy is not a small thing. Okay. Joy is not a small thing. Small gifts, small moments, small events, talking with our friends, meeting our friends, eating a food which we like, it's giving us happiness. But what the joy means, we could not explain with the words what I feel, what you feel. Yes, sir? We could not able to explain by what emotion we have in your life. That is what is like the criticism. Okay. So what criticism is, when we are seeing the particular events, particular situation, what is our own observation, what a command we are giving towards that observation is called as a criticism. Can you move to the next? Yeah, planning my presentation is introduction, various definitions, kinds of criticism, different theories and criticism, various criticism and critics and conclusion. This is my plan how I am going to deliver my speech. Okay, what you can able to understand through these symbols. Okay, there are few symbols I was given for your understanding. Okay, these are small things while you are observing, you are getting lots of ideas. The ideas will differ person to the another person regarding saying the symbols. This is what is called as a criticism. Okay, so while if I am sad mood, okay, my eye first of all focus on which is the symbol of which crane. Yes, sir. So I am in peace. I will look at the dove. Okay, I am in a colorful mood. I will look at the paintings. Okay, smiling. This is what a mood which reflects is called as a criticism. This is what is a criticism on literature. While we are seeing the particular text, while we are studying the particular text, what are the things we explain through the particular text is called as a criticism. Yes, sir? Nothing different. Can you able to understand what is criticism is? Yes, sir? What is literary criticism? Inside the text, particular text, what we are studying, the particular text is called as a literary criticism. Criticism is what we are seeing in the world, what is experienced by others is called as a criticism. The art of judging and commenting on the qualities and characters of the literary work. If we are reading the text or reading the particular work, okay, we are commenting or judging or evaluating particular work. How we are evaluating the particular work? How we are evaluating particular work? Commenting. This is what is the commenting? What the readers commenting towards the particular work is called as a criticism. Is there nothing wrong? Don't afraid about it. Okay, what's the literature is a mirror of life. Same way, what the text we are studying and interpreting is called as a criticism. Okay, what is we can see as Matthew Arnold said clearly, distance, endeavor to learn and propagate. What's the meaning of propagating? Spreading. What we are studying, we are spreading the news to one person to many persons. Okay, that is called as a propagating. So we are reading the particular text, we are exploring the particular text, particular theme to the many people. It's called as a propagations, the best that known and thought in the world. This is a great thing in the world. Okay, so now what cinema is doing? It's taking many things from philosophy and literature and showing us a film. hours and enjoying. After coming out of the theatre, what we are doing? We are explaining many things, giving lots of bad and good comments about the particular film. Because the 100% watching the particular film, we could not get a same idea about that. We will have 100 different ideas about it. That is called as a criticism. So don't worry about criticism. Criticism is you analyzing the particular theme of the poem. Why you take so that exactly what Father explained. The criticism is different from age to age, person to person. While we are studying the criticism, we should understand what is the political and social background of the particular writer. What has happened during the particular year when the work was written and published. Okay, then only we can able to understand. If you take an example of cinema, okay, I put in a different model, but I am explaining in a different model. Okay, let's I will go later. Okay, criticism is if a same cinema, you take a cinema, every time they are writing about some thrilling or some Kanjana 2 or some films, Kanjana 1 and 2 or some films, the same period, every director used to take a particular style of the film. Okay, sometimes we used to say it, they copying. Can I make a syllable? Copy பண்ணி எடுக்கறாங்கன்னு சொல்றோம். Because I am not good in watching films, so I don't know much films. Because of you, I was referring some films. Okay, அப்போ என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, அரண்மனை, காஞ்சனா அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது every film is about saying some ghost or some threatening movies or something about the supernatural elements. So same period they giving. If you take some kings or some movies, some romantic movies, everybody used to take some romantic movies. Okay, same period. இப்போ ஒரு கதையிலேருந்து இந்த கதையை என்ன பண்ணிகிட்டே போவாங்க, அந்த பீரியடில் வாழ்கிறவங்க ஒரே மாதிரி ஃபிலிம் கொடுப்பாங்க. That is what is called as criticism. So when we take the work of good or bad, that is a critic domain. Okay, so what is the reading the particular text? What is the text is a good or bad according to the readers? Okay, so we are giving our feedback. The feedback is proceeding the writer to develop their own writing in a day-to-day life in a different genres. Particular writer will write in a different genres, different methods, that is known as a criticism. Then criticism is a commendation and exposition of the work of art by means of the written word. T.S. Eliot said, the modern critic. What he says, okay, while I saying about T.S. Eliot, he says about seeing the world is called as a criticism. Okay, Aristotle to Socrates to till digital area, there's a lots of development is happen places. That is called as a criticism. And express the taste and value. What is the important